Hi guys, welcome on another stream. Today I'm going to race in the second round of our NAS Automobilista 2 Racing League. This round will be played in our GT3 and GT Open Mixed Series. In fact, all of the cars that participate in this series are from GT3 class. Because we've got Ginetta G55 which is available next to GT3 cars, and this is the car that at the last moment in the previous round I picked over Nissan Nismo. As it stands, I think that was a good choice because Ginetta is much more easier to get used to. Nissan is a very specific car. I was using this card in our first season of GT3 League, and Ginetta is much more intuitive. But there is also one drawback because Ginetta is pretty fast car, probably the fastest one, but it is very understeery, at least in default setup. And today's race we are going to race around Guapore, Brazilian track, which is very twisty and got one not even long straight. So this is not the best track for Ginetta. First round was played on Cascade. In real life it is a Storil track, and also Ginetta was pretty far behind, probably behind the best car in GT3 class in Automobilista 2, Porsche 911. As before, this race will be all about minimizing losses. Ginetta is much more slower than 911 on this track too. And when it comes to standings, currently top 3 consists of Kipe, which is very fast driver, Jeramix, one of the new guys who joined in this season, who is also very fast, and from what I heard he's playing on the pad, so kudos to him, he's very skilled. And in the third position rests myself, but I must admit I was lucky during last race because my brother had accident, he went off the track, thus I could take third position. But in normal circumstances I assume that he would take the P3 spot because he was also driving 911. On this track I practiced with him a little bit, and in this practice we fight as equals when we were both driving Ginettas, but when he was using his 911 he had no problem with beating my times. So yeah, this will all about minimizing losses. Sorry for that, my mistake. Okay, I switched to game view, everything should be visible. Okay, it is. Okay, and I can already see 10 players who are in the lobby, so this will be pretty much a pretty big grid of drivers. Probably my brother will join too, but he's pretty late, so we must wait for him. With our league rules, there is 10-minute allowed of delay, 10 minutes, so he's got about 7 minutes to join the race. When it comes to this track, which we will be racing on, Guapore, as I said, it is pretty specific track. It doesn't have any long straights, it's got one not long starting straight where you can achieve max speed of about 230-240 kilometers, so far beyond capabilities of Ginetta G55. And this is the car that range is based on its speed. When I was practicing, the biggest problem was understeering. Understeer was pretty big problem. I tried to mitigate some way, but at the cost of stability of the car. So in today's race I will have to be extra careful, because car will be very sharp. It won't forgive any mistakes, but in my opinion it's the only way to have any chance for at least passable result. Otherwise my times would be far worse than now. Yeah, it has to be said that probably top 3 or 4 spots will be reserved for 911's cars that works greatly on tracks like Guapore. Okay, 11th guy joined, but he will be probably the observer. And this will be the last stream in this month for sure. In next week I don't predict or plan any streams, because surgical procedure awaits. It's pretty serious because this will be gallbladder procedure removal. It is pretty common thing to do in hospitals, but nonetheless it's a surgical procedure, so I'll have to rest a little bit. So in the next week for sure there will be no streaming. I will have to go back to health, but maybe in 2 weeks I regain some strength to casually drive around in our league. On the plus side, league rules says that GT3 series consists of about, if I'm correct, 8 or 9 races, and 2 of the worst of your results doesn't count toward your final score. This means each driver can miss 2 races, didn't finish those races, or get no points, and there will be no negative consequences of that, because for each driver automatically 2 of the worst results won't count towards final score. Thus, in a way, I will still be in the fight despite my hospital visit. Okay, it is 7:08 and we are still waiting for my brother. Some guys in our league get close when practicing on this track and using 911 to time of 1:05, almost breaking 1:04 barrier. My best time in Ginetta was 1:05.9, so as you can see, it's really big difference in performance between drivers. But it must be noted that those guys were using 911. And as I said before, this car rules on this track. Also, it is pretty short track. I assume it is the shortest one in our current season. Lap time of 1 minute and 5 or 6 seconds is not too much. So yeah, track can be a little bit crowded, and maybe there will be some lapping, but I don't expect that, because those races are 20 minutes long. Okay, game is loading. Okay. We've got 2 Porsches 911, 2 Ginettas, 1 McLaren, some Nissans. Also, it is worth noting that in normal circumstances I would take Porsche 911, but unfortunately our league rules say that each car can be only in the number of 3 on the track, and because each type of car can only be available to 3 drivers, the guys with the most points could pick their cars as the last ones. So when it came to my turn, there were no more Porsches available. I had to take what was left in practice. So yeah, I said that in previous stream, but I'm repeating myself just for the for those who are watching me for the first time. Okay, let me just practice. Practice. I'll check if everything works correctly. This corner is pretty tricky because it is very easy to catch oversteer, and it is pretty crucial to have a good lap time to take this corner properly. Generally speaking, this track is very specific. There are no easy corners. Practically each one of them got some specific quirk about it. So yeah, despite the fact that it's not the longest track, it is definitely one of the most demanding. I can already see Kipe is in great shape, in great form. He already broke 1.5 second barrier. Okay, this should be enough. Car is sliding a lot. Let me check Keeper, who is definitely the fastest one on this track. Okay. Practice session is over. So ahead of us is qualifying session. I don't expect any good results. Truth be told, I'm disillusioned about my possibilities when I saw keeper time. It won't be pretty. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, let's check. What time is in our grasp? This corner is so easy, as I said before, to get oversteer. Corner very badly. Okay, I got to get into pit stop. We can definitely improve this lap time. Okay. Let's go. There is another Ginetta in this race. Psycho is behind the wheel. For now I got better lap time, but at least there is this consolation. Yeah, we improved our lap time. My fastest lap time is 1.05.7, and I probably could improve my this result, but it won't be easy. Okay. We can have another attempt because it is very short track, so that's the plus in this situation. And from what I'm seeing, only Keeper, no, Ceramics. Sorry, that was not Keeper, that was Ceramics. He is the one who did such a good lap time, so it looks like the rest of the guys is in my grasp, assuming they won't improve their tempo. Because the second guy is losing 0.6 seconds, so it's pretty big difference. Ah, that was not enough. I'm ninth, so at the bottom. But truth be told, I could improve this lap time. I made a mistake, and I even probably could finger point where. So in the race, I can still fight for some better position. Okay. What car is using LLL? Because he said that car is driving like a pig. That's interesting. Traction control 1. Yeah, I wanted traction control 1. Let me check one more time. Double check to be sure. Yeah, it looks like I could be ready. As I said before, it's not the strongest track for this car, so this will be all about minimizing losses and counting that consistency will give me some jump in positions. Okay, off we go. It is pretty crowded track. Oho. We are on P8, so we jumped one position. You can already see that cars are sliding a lot on the previous corner. As I said, it is very easy to get oversteery. Oh, another car get oversteery and lost position because of that. So we are in P6. Difficult to overtake on this track. Truth be told, I can see any place where I could safely do this. Not nice, GigaVR. Or maybe I was too optimistic with my overtake attempt. Whoa! What happened to Psycho? Oh man. We are getting closer to Giga VR. Okay, we again are behind Giga VR. He's defending inner side. Uh-huh. What happened? Why did Giga VR went into pits? I'm completely surprised. Okay, it looks like my brother overtook Timber. So yeah, Porsche power. But I probably won't be able to catch up timber. Only 5 minutes left. Very hard to get into rhythm with this car. As I said, this straight is not long enough to take the full potential out of the Ginetta, and also some dudes smashed braking points. So yeah, this will be interesting. Okay, we've got 2 laps left to go. Okay, we are on the P6. It only shows how difficult that was to set up car properly for this track, because there are a lot of very tight corners. You want to have oversteery car, and yet there are some places on the track that those oversteer can make you spin suddenly. Very, very tricky track. Okay, what happened with VR? And with keeper, my god. Guys, suddenly we are P5 and we started P9, so I'll definitely check the replay because some wild things must happen on the track. And we are still racing? Now I'm completely confused. And what happened to my brother? Why is he slowing so much? Guys, suddenly we are P4. What happened? I don't know. Probably my brother didn't take enough fuel, and a lot of other guys too. Because just to be sure, I took a fuel for more laps than was anticipated, and it looks like a lot of people didn't do that and they lost their fuel before race ended. So yeah, look at my best lap time. I was completely outside of the top places when it comes to track speed, yet I finished P4. Impossible. I'm so surprised that I finished P4. That's awesome. I was very slow. I had a lot of problems during this race, yet I managed to get P4. Wow. Sick race. Okay. Guys, I must admit I'm pretty happy because I managed to get P4 despite my horrible driving and horrible track for this car. As I said at the start of the stream, in about 2 weeks, if health will not be a concern, I should be able to back to casual soft streaming. I'll probably stream another races from our NAS Automobilista 2 league. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Wish you a good evening and the rest of the day. Thanks for watching and see you again soon. Bye.